Hello, people of the earth, and welcome back to Let's Play WrestleMania 19, Part 11. And I should have been doing something else on Part 11, but I'm still fucking here. Yeah. I'm Ackieforest, and I'm about to beat the feces out of Vince McMahon. Well, I hope so anyway. But some clever clogs on the comments on the last video. He knows who he is. You're a clever clogs. He said that I could win by disqualification. Apparently, but this game is a bit lenient with the weapons. So when we were hitting each other with weapons, you know, nothing was being done. So obviously, I've got to make him hit me a certain number of times. But apparently, you can win by getting disqualified. I mean, if he gets disqualified, I can't just hit him with weapons. But I'm going to try and do what everyone wants to do, and that's beat him. And if I don't, we'll take the disqualification option. So let's go. Oh, shut up. You just go away. Yeah, you're WrestleMania. It's great. I was trying to end WrestleMania, and lo and behold, we get another WrestleMania instead from another McMahon. It never ends. And go away entrances. We just need to get right off into the action. Goldberg's distracted by something over there. Let's go. I'm just gonna beat the shit out of him. Proceed to beat the shit out of the Vince. And don't lose your rag. I don't want to have more technical issues with my voice. The trick is, I think, we just got to grapple him, which sounds really bad, but we'll just keep letting him get up, and I'll just keep shoving him down on his ass, and everything should be good. I'll just Irish whip you over here and do this, and then you'll counter like an ass, because I don't want him getting unnecessary abilities, unnecessary finishers that he seems to be getting. And if you put on a submission in this game and they kind of kick you off, they get a little bit to help them out with the finishers. It's the same as if they kick out of stuff. Yes, I've forgotten the half of how this game works, which is surprising considering, because I said it's exactly like Day of Reckoning 2 and all the other games. It's like you get rewards for doing stuff which you shouldn't get rewarded for. Oh, he kicked out, therefore he should get finishers. Oh, he counted someone's finisher, but that's fair enough. He should be rewarded with a finisher. Oh, he kicked out of a submission without tapping out. He should get rewarded by earning finishers. Just little things like that. But there you go. But I am approaching this more calmly, and things are going pretty well. I'm almost, wow, God. I was just going a bit insane last time. And when you go insane, trying to be funny and trying to be serious and yell your head off, you tend to lose focus. So I am 100% in control of this match. Look at Vince just continually getting up. He's already got the finisher before I have, but I'm just going to keep letting him get up and then shove him back down, and things will build up like that. We're good. Just take it nice and easy, even though I wouldn't like to take it nice and easy on this guy, but hey, there we go. Let's give him a... Okay, let's not. He's just going to punch me in the corner instead. Hey. Okay, one more for the finish. Just keep torturing him. That's it. He just keeps getting up, expecting the world is going to come lining up with us on a silver platter with him. Okay, we need to... Okay, right, you're going to do that. So I'm just going to run up here. Let's see if I can throw him off the stage like I tried to last time. Yay! He just came running in. Hi, throw me off the stage because I'm Vince McMahon. There we go. Good. Things are working.
6.
Right, in case the other option doesn't work, I've got a chair. Hey Vince, come and hit me with this. It's good. I'll just taunt for a bit while you make your way over here, because he seems to want to taunt up there. Vince, the match is in here. Stop taunting on top of the stage. I know it's your stage, or whatever. That gives you no right to act like a cock on it. Even though you act like a cock everywhere, so... My threats are not getting through. Oh, that's gotta hurt. Hey, it's the same scenario. We're gonna hop over. I was doing this last week. Hop over. Sorry, why do I like doing that? It's because it's weird seeing Goldberg do that, like he's a cruiserweight, like, hop over. Oh no, messing around has cost me my own cock. Because I got a low blow. Tricking you, Vince. Oh, maybe not. Get back into the damn ring and... Shut... Oh no, I'm doing a submission. Let go, let go, let go. Damn it. Dang it. Right, I should be doing a finish soon, because I've had one for like half the match now. And Vince is getting his own way. Hey up, he's going to hit me with his own weapon. But before he does that, I'd like to spear him. Well, he hit me once. Oh, no, not this again. Come on. Oh, God. Ow. In the chair, by gum. There we go. That's it, just keep drilling him, because he's going to keep getting back up now because of the stupid finish. Way, way. We'll do the behind special, which for some reason is a pump handle buster. Goldberg's never done a pump handle buster. What the fuck? Game? What are you doing? What are you doing to Goldberg? You are ruining his character. He not Road Dogg. Yeah. Right, now I need to get another goddamn finisher without him getting a goddamn finisher. Vince, would you care to hit me with this? Just in case. You've already hit me with a chair. That was very generous of you. I've got another chair here. It's made of wood. You know, what you get in the morning. No, let's not go with that. Oh, Vince is very slowly getting back up. Goldberg's picking him very slowly back up into the air. Whee! And a boom. Oh shit. Hey, come on, hit me. Hit me. Hit. He missed really badly. I'm right here, look. There we go, attaboy. Even though I was kind of giving him a finish. Oh god, fuck. No you don't. Whee! Boom. Hey, now I got my finish. And a hop over. Oh god, that wasn't supposed to happen. Right, just avoid Vince. We'll do the no mercy strategy and just run away. That's whatever. When you were playing multiplayer on No Mercy on the N64, that's what everyone did the minute you activated your finish. If you didn't activate it while they were crippled on the floor, they'd just run around the ring and avoid you the whole time. Come on, Vince, get up, get up, get up. Gearing up for a spear here, come on. He's getting up, he's getting up. Hey, it worked. It worked, I'm winning. Right, pick him up. Please don't reverse this. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah! Yeah! 1, 2... Something that should have happened the first time!
Mission completed!
Yeah, mission completed! I'm not going fuck you and fuck this recording and fuck this game! That was fun watching that back, even though I probably didn't feel like it at the time. But watching it back, it just got more and more hilarious. Here comes Steph with my money. So, everybody's got a price. Whoa, I'm just going to spear her. Spear her for the money. Spear Steph. Spear Steph. Well, there you go. That's the game. Isn't it great? I have nothing more to say. Oh look, we got actual matches from Wrestlemaina happening. WrestleMania 19 happening. Although I don't remember Al Snow at the event, or Edge, or Orton, to that matter. The Guerreros were there. I don't know about Batista. No, he wasn't there. Steiner wasn't there. Half of the people on this game aren't actually on the WrestleMania 19 event. That's thrown up to debate. But seriously, apart from the ending there, for some reason that totally fucked up when it should have gone like it did today. This game is awfully good fun, and it breaks the boundaries of wrestling games in general. I know everyone's all big and, one of the most popular wrestling games out there is on the PlayStation 2, which of course is forgotten the name of it now. SmackDown, Here Comes the Pain. And everyone loves the backstage fighting. Like, because you can go into the Times Square and fight on top of the building, and then do a Big Show versus Hulk Hogan and throw him off through a limo. I think there's there as well. So it's so much fun. But in this game, it just takes that concept and just goes whoa, and just accelerates it forward, and you can just fighting in all these weird places, parking lots and shopping malls, and smashing people into windows and throwing people off of cranes and in ports, and it's fucking nuts. Yeah, I recommend checking this game out if for those of you who haven't played it. It is very good. The roster isn't that huge, but it's a GameCube game. I mean, the wrestling games, some say that the ones for the PlayStation were better, some say the ones for the GameCube were better, but because the ones for the PlayStation sold more, because the PlayStation sold more units than the GameCube, the THQ decided to continue the SmackDown series, or continue the how they were making the games like that. And please don't try this at home. But people have been demanding so many times for Day of Reckoning 3 to have a game like this again, just with a better, a bigger roster and more match types and whatever. But yeah, hidden techniques are now available. Well, whoopee! Let's all break open the champagne. I could talk about wrestling games and and people's influence on them for ages. But there you go. But this has definitely been one of my favourite wrestling series of all time. I'm probably just going to not play anything after this now. But what we can do, if I can show you, if it's there, is we'll be Goldberg again, just for the hell of it. Yeah, see, we got Warehouse now. It has got all of them complete for some reason. So you can just pick at random, but it's like a bonus stage. So you can... So yeah, but that's what we'll be doing next time, for next week. I just wanted to put a cap on the actual story. I'm going to tell you some of the other ideas that I got for this game. So we got the revenge mode, that's there, and then we got what they got put here in the exhibition is all these stages we've been playing. We've now unlocked in exhibition, so we can have some crazy, stupid matches in all of these different locations. I don't know why Harbour gets special treatment, but we've got all the locations here. So that's my other idea. I'm automatically going to do the revenge mode warehouse stages, so that's a given. But this option right here is optional. This option is optional. Makes sense. What else would it be? But if you want me to play all of these, like in a row, whatever, then let me know. And also tell me who I can be, who you want me to be for each match, and maybe pick some opponents for me as well. Challenge me, bring it on. Because with each of these, you can pick single, triple threat, or fatal four-way. So yeah, throw some ideas at me. I'm ready to take the impact of it all, and I'll try and work out something for everyone. So this is optional if it goes through and if enough people want me to do it. So that's one idea. And then the second idea is doing this, the King of the Ring, either for one of the main championships, or there's a tag team one, I believe. Yeah, you can do the tag team as well. Or I can have it as a non-title or whatever, but you know. So we can do that as well, but that'll be after doing the exhibition revenge stages, if we're doing that at all, but probably knowing you guys, we will end up doing that. What else is there? I think that's about it. That's all my ideas I had. So yeah, I will automatically be doing all the warehouse stages from the revenge mode here. That's a given. And it seems like I can actually select a new person, so I don't know, who else do you want me to play as? Are you fed up with Goldberg, or am I still being Goldberg? Or I could be The Rock, or I could be Stone Cold, or I could be Nosy, or I could be Jericho, or I could be Shawn Michaels, or I could be Booker, or I could be Hogan, or I could be Lesnar. No, sorry, I could be Brock Lesnar. Or I could be Kurt Angle, or I could be The Undertaker, or I could be Rob Van Dam, or Kane, or Bubba Ray Dudley, or Devon, or The Hurricane, or Goldust, or Rey Mysterio, or Edge, or Big Show, that guy, or Matt Hardy, or Eddie Guerrero, or Chavo Guerrero, or that guy. Yep, he's in the same league. Scott Steiner, Christian, Test, Ric Flair, woo! Randy Orton, Batista, William Regal, Lance Storm, Lita, sorry, you're not Ric Flair. You're above him. Stacy Keibler, Trish Stratus. Yeah, I could be one of the women wrestlers doing the revenge stages. Tajiri, Rikishi, Al Snow. You know, that guy in TNA. That's doing stuff, kinda. So yeah, so that's for next week. So let me know who you want to see in the revenge stages for the warehouse. If you want me to stick with Goldberg, then don't say anything and I'll just pick Goldberg. But if you want to see anyone else here, then go ahead. May I recommend The Rock? Because my mum likes him. But yeah, the other ideas will come after that, so I'll keep reminding everyone that we can do the revenge stages in the exhibition mode and the King of the Ring thing. And I don't mind doing those, just to extend the series out a bit. Well, I'm gonna have to cut this one short unless you want. Well, you could leave now, or you can hear me rant on about wrestling video games. For the next, how long is that? Another 12 minutes. Let me have a drink first. Yeah. Why do I feel like I'm live streaming? Oh well, this is because I'm yakking and not doing anything. Yeah, so everyone's been demanding a Day of Reckoning 3 series, and obviously we're never going to get one, so someone out there needs to hack the program and make the third game themselves. And I know, do people still play No Mercy to this day on the N64? Obviously it's through emulators now, because it's easier to hack then. And because that was what it was all about, is obviously you could hack the game and you could have an updated roster on it, or you could, you know, add more matches to it through all the coding and whatever. And you know, I have some good memories of playing No Mercy, no doubt about it. And then having the tools to hack it, just to make different matches and whatever, was really fun. Yeah, people made their best attempts at some TLC matches and stuff like that. I had a code where you could pick out 6 ladders, so it was a Money in the Bank kind of affair, which is kind of fun. So yeah, 6 ladders. They weren't that very well animated, but use your imagination. But I'm curious to see if people still do play that and hack it and whatever. And obviously the best game that came out for the PlayStation guys was Here Comes the Pain. Some might say the first game that came out, which is the third SmackDown game. Some say SmackDown 2 is still one of their favorite games. And yeah, the series kind of fell short after like SmackDown vs. Raw. I think it was 2006 or was it 2007? Because 2007 introduced a whole new control scheme, and it was like, what am I doing anymore? I have to grapple now using an analog stick, and I do hate that system. I mean, if you go back to play those games now after not playing them for so long and so used to using the buttons to do all this stuff, and you go back to that game and it's like, what the fuck, why was I playing this? Because it's like, the control scheme is so horrible, how could they do this? So they completely ruined that. I'm gonna give a shout out, actually. The only SmackDown vs. Raw game I really enjoyed, bar the first one, maybe. I mean, it kind of cut down on the options on that one. And so did 2006. But the one SmackDown vs. Raw game I will give a shout out to, shockingly enough, is the 2009 one, but not for the PlayStation or whatever, but for the Nintendo Wii, because for some reason it's really different. 2008 for the Wii was an absolutely disaster, and I didn't play it. I played it for like 5 minutes. I'm glad my friend just brought it around to show me how shit it was, and we played it, and I said, oh my god, I need to throw the controller to the moon, because I can't play that game. But 2009 did improve a lot, and actually gave you options which in current wrestling games you don't have, apart from maybe quite recently. It was one of the first SmackDown vs. Raw kind of games. I'm talking about the Wii version here, not the other versions, but if you played the Wii version of 2009, you'll know what I'm talking about. Is that some of the matches were kind of different. You could have a Falls Count Anywhere match, and they would actually have different weapons under the ring, like trash cans and fire extinguishers and all that gubbins, instead of just chairs and a sledgehammer and a 2x4 or whatever it was. And then they had weapons in the Hell in a Cell match, which people have been demanding for ages, and there it was on the Wii. On the Wii version, you could have 2 chairs, I think, or was it 1 chair and 2 sledgehammers? It was 1 chair and 2 sledgehammers, I think, and also a table, which even hasn't been introduced into wrestling games yet. There's no tables in the Hell in a Cell yet, apart from on the Wii version of 2009 SmackDown vs. Raw. Why did you put it in there? And it worked perfectly. You know, there wasn't any glitches as people were suspecting if you put tables or ladders in the Hell in a Cell. It was fine. It was great. It worked. The other thing that changed was the Extreme Rules, which I think they've adapted to now, is we didn't have a weapon wheel on the Extreme Rules match on 2009 for the Wii. It was more like you look under the ring and you see all the stuff under there, and you can just pick it out with the remote. And they let you have everything under the ring, and I mean everything. And that was back when the Extreme Rules match, it was like you could only have like 4 weapons out or something, and then the rest of them just got, and then suddenly there wasn't anything under the ring, and the rest of them would just go, I don't know, there's no weapons under here. So yeah, it let you have everything there. I think they've introduced it more now, even though I don't play those games anymore, but I think you can pick everything in the weapon wheel out, and it'll stay there as well. The weapons didn't die, so to speak, in the SmackDown vs. Raw 2009 game for the Wii. The weapons didn't suddenly disappear after you'd used them an X amount of times. Apart from obviously things like tables and stuff, if you put them through that. And the other thing they introduced into the Extreme Rules match is if you remove the steel steps from the bottom corner, there would be a bag of thumbtacks there. What? So, you know, people say the Wii was for kids and whatever, but fucking that game wasn't. We had the weapons in the Hell in a Cell. We had the thumbtacks in an Extreme Rules match. Didn't have that in any of the other. The only game that introduced thumbtacks was the. Was it Legends of Wrestlemaina? And they could only have them in the Hell in a Cell match. In the Hell in a Cell, if you lifted up the steel steps or whatever, you'd find the bag of thumbtacks in the Hell in a Cell match. So you could kind of almost relive Undertaker versus Mankind. So yeah, that's the only other game where thumbtacks have been introduced, at least in terms of the games from THQ or whatever. So I don't know. Still, so that's my little rant, and my little bit of info for you. So the control scheme is still a little weird for 2009, but it's not, you know, it's not as worse as, it's not as bad as I make it out to be, because at least I'm using the buttons to do moves and stuff. So yeah, that's gonna call it a wrap. I might play another wrestling game after this. I know some people, or a few people, have said that they want to see me play this game, and I've said, well, here's the reasons why I can't, because of this and this and this. But I tell you one wrestling game I can play that I'm keen to have fun with again, and that is the All Stars game. You remember that? Because I used to love that game. Because that was like, you know, it was like when it was first introduced, people were like, everyone's been on steroids and they're all huge and buff and bleh, and they all look stupid. But you know, I just ignored that and said this game looks honestly fun, you know, with the counters and the crazy moves and everything. So I would be willing to play that as well if you wanted me to. The WWE All Stars game. Which came out for the PlayStation 3 and eventually it came out for the 3DS as well, the Nintendo 3DS, so it was out for that as well. With all the DLC content already on there, you just had to unlock it, which was kind of nice. But yeah, I found that game a lot of fun, and I'll be willing to play that as well somewhere down the line, if you really wanted me to, but I don't have to. But I'm going to wrap things up, because I don't know how bored you guys are getting, and I don't want you to sit there just listen to me ramble while I just look at a menu screen. So I'm going to thank you all so much for watching up until this point if you have, and if you haven't, then thank you all so much for watching anyway, but you'll never hear it. But I will see you however and whenever. More to come next weekend. I'll be doing the revenge on the warehouse. And you get to say who I get to be. And if you don't say anyone, I will be Goldberg. Otherwise, tell me who you want me to be for the warehouse stages. And I'll see you however and whenever. Good day, indeed. And goodbye. Wrestling games, they're nuts.